Becoming an AMT is important to me because it's how I will further enjoy my life and achieve the goals that I want to achieve. At PIA, I had opportunities for job searching. We had career days where multiple employers would come in and their recruiters would come and talk to us person to person. They even brought mechanics from day shifts and night shifts to come talk to us. There's even available for mock interviews. Hi, my name is Madoxx Bond, and I found my purpose at PIA.
Find your place, find your purpose. PIA.edu